Good morning. Happy Monday. Of course, I'm headed into work. And I was like, what am I going to talk about today? And get my day started. Because y'all know this is like my coffee. And I was wondering, because I'm thinking about my job. Y'all, I do not like my job. I love the salary, but I hate the job. Like, I hate it. And at this other job, I was there for a long period of time. You know, of course, you're around people all the time and you get to know them. But it came to my knowledge that a lot of people are just stuck, you know, in these careers. And I'm like, why? When you have so much to offer, right? So people will sit in a job and they're just so unhappy and complain, had a nerve to complain. But it's like, what are you doing to change that? Or like, when is enough? If you're overlooked for promotions that you deserve, if you're overlooked for raises that you deserve, or anything, or just the treatment you deserve, like, you don't have no plan in place. And so that just, you know, that made me think I need to talk about today, you know, like, when is enough, you know, and knowing your worth, not only in your personal life, but in your professional life, you know. These jobs are going to use you until they use you up, you know, until there is no more to drain out of you and throw you back there into the workforce, you know, to fend for yourself. That's basically what they do out here in these streets, in these professional streets. So you got to get a plan together. And this is even in your personal relationships. Like, if things aren't going your way, or you're not being treated like you feel like you should be, you definitely need to be making a plan, an exit strategy. So, for instance, for me right now, I got a lot of irons in the fire, right? And I'm just trying to decide, you know, what avenue to take. But I'm definitely not going to, either I'm not going to be at this job long, or I'm going to either go try another department within the company just to kind of see, you know, if this is just like my department. I don't know. So I'm applying to jobs now. So as I was getting my hair braided, I'm applying to jobs now, and I never apply for things that I qualify for. So it takes me a long time to get hired, because I have to convince someone, you know, that I'm worth the trial and error phase. So I interview a lot, you know, and just try to see, because someone's gonna bite. Some company out there, and that's the thing, you don't have to keep looking for these big name corporation companies. Like, they're like smaller companies. Like me in the legal field, like, I used to always want to work for the big law firms, the top law firms. And now I'm at an investment firm working in, you know, through the attorney, you know, working with the investment firm. And so it's just like, you have to kind of take a different approach, right? And look at things for what they are. There are several companies out here within your field that do the same thing, and that are hiring, and don't have that big corporate blanket around them, that where things become, you know, impersonal, you know, where you don't have that feel. So I love small law firms. I love them to death. Only thing about those is when COVID hit, the job that I did have, I really loved that job, and they didn't have the revenue to sustain, you know, the business, because we are a for-profit firm. So every day we're in there, we need to be making money. We need to be drafting, you know, pleadings and everything like that, and we need to be going to hearings. Well, if the court closed down, you know, and we're not drafting any pleadings, we're not making any money. So I spent some time off, but, you know, there are things out here you can do. Even if you don't want to switch jobs, you may want to go work for yourself. Like I have some irons in the fire about that. I can open up a business. I'm looking at 2 different businesses right now, trying to decide what I want to do, because I can pull myself off of this job. You know, while the world is still, this is the best time to make moves. This is the best time to sit and focus, you know, and make a plan. That way you have direction. That way you know where you're going now, right? And so sit down and write out some things. If you're not a writer, type it in your phone, email yourself, text message yourself, but figure out, you know, is this like where I want to be? Where do I want to be? Not 10 years from now. I hate that question, because you can never, life is just not like that, y'all. You can say what you want to do, but oftentimes you're not going to be doing that. But just do small milestone goals. Like, what do I want to do 6 months from now? Do I want to have, you know, 6 months from now I want to save $3,000, $5,000, whatever it is, and just start throwing $20 bills, you know, somewhere to the side. Don't put it in the bank. You cannot save money in the bank unless you go to the credit union like me and get an account where you're penalized when you withdraw money out of it. So it'll help you, you know, it'll help you not pull out from it. But a lot of times, or give money to a family member, your parents or something, have them tuck that away from you and save that money, and then go invest it and go make it grow. Like, there are so many ways to make money outside of going into work every day. Now, going into work every day has its place, right? Because you can get, you know, the health insurance, you can get the 401k. So there are things to think about, right? That are available to you if you work. But find out if that's your need. Like, especially if you have a partner, you know, that works in the world where they can get insurance and get a family plan. Like, why are both of you doing that? Somebody need to own something, you know, so that you're not caught off guard when they do layoffs, or when they close up, or like my law firm, when they couldn't, you know, sustain the business due to COVID. So these are all things that you need to be thinking about. You need to be cognizant of the world around you. You need to be cognizant of things that may happen, you know, things that are happening in front of you, you know, that you just sit and take because you feel like, oh, I gotta go to work. That's the only way to make it. No. If you get you some money saved up, or get you a business plan, you know, you can go. Businesses are like 10 grand to start, y'all. They not that much. You know, all you need is a lease and a product. And a lot of people don't even have to buy businesses. Like, look at Robin 101, look at JustNet, like, and a lot of other people, you know, everybody, like, you can sell, you can have inventory in your home where you don't have that overhead. So you need to be thinking about, what can I do to make my quality of life better? Because sometimes sitting at a desk stress the hell out. You know, it's just not the way, y'all. You can go buy a property on a tax lien and sit on it, you know, gain equity and sell it. You can do so many things. Rent it out. You can have you know, rental income can replace your income that you get at work, you know, going to work every day. And that's what I was talking to Donnie about this on, I think, Saturday in his live. That house that I'm moving out of, when I need it, the renters are gonna pay it off. You know, it's gonna be rented out. And so when he turns 18 years old, he's already gonna have that income ready. We're gonna transfer a title to him, and he can either continue to rent it out and make that income every month. You know, right now we're charging $3,200 a month for it. So he's gonna be 18 years old making $3,200 a month, whether he get out of bed or not. Now, say he goes and gets him another job, making $3,200 a month. He's bringing in $6,400 right there, just off the fact that his parents are out here making moves, thinking about him and putting him in place, you know. And so it's just time out for letting these jobs handle you that way. It's time out for letting anyone stop you from getting to the bag, especially if you got a family. So y'all need to just come up with a plan, man. Do not lose yourself out here in this world and in these jobs. Don't lose. It's easy to get comfortable. Trust me, it's very easy to get comfortable. And you know, you can really cost yourself and your family a great deal by just chilling and trying to ride something out and being unhappy. That's all I got for you guys. Tomorrow is Tipsy Tuesday. I want to talk about Breonna Taylor. So I need y'all to come through. I need y'all to think about these things. I need y'all to listen to some videos and look at some articles, because I really want to peel the layers back of that. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Bye.